Marty? Okay, Coach.
A great win for us. I'm really excited for our players. Our players were excited after the game. The best thing is they came to work every day during the week after a hard loss a week ago with a great attitude and a lot of energy. Our assistant coaches did a really nice job of getting them prepared to practice every day and practice with a purpose. And I'm just really happy for our defense to come out and play the way they did. Offensively, we did some great things at times. We were really stubborn about running the ball. The hot day like it was today, I wanted to try to keep our defense off the field as much as we could. And then special teams, we came through. So just a great team win.
Specifically, the improvement that you saw on defense. I mean, they've even with injuries, battling through that to get some stops there at the end.
Yeah, just tough. They were toughness. It was a lot of toughness, and that's it. A lot of good running backs that we went against, and good offensive line. So I thought our defense did a great job of having great toughness, playing fast, helping each other out. We got guys to the football, we made plays, and we came up with turnovers. And it was great to see those turnovers turn into points.
How big was True Washington? You mentioned turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy for him. He made a couple of really good plays on the ball, good returns afterwards. So, he's really hung in there and been positive and worked hard. So it was great to see him make those plays.
How much confidence did you have in Blanton to step out there and make that kick?
All the confidence in the world. He probably would have made the other one if you didn't jinx him. It's all your fault, Howie.
I said that on there.
You on the radio show the other night about not missing a kick, so it's all your fault.
Agreed.
You guys are 5-3 now. What do you need to work on moving on as you take on Wake Forest next week?
We just got to keep doing what we did this week. Come to practice with a great attitude and a lot of energy. Be real focused in the meeting rooms. Be able to stop the run, get a pass rush, and offensively be consistent moving the ball.
That play on the fumble where Hearns hit him, or it hit Hearns, and then Famarua comes up with it. How did that occur, and what did you see on that play?
That's a great question, because I wasn't watching it. I was looking at the clock and thinking about when I need to call timeout, how I'm going to keep time on the clock. So I didn't even see the play. All of a sudden I heard ball, 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 and we got on it.
They'd had a couple of big momentum-type plays like that where ball just seemed to bounce their way. It's huge that it came back your way right there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, that's football. We had a nice tackle, and the ball came out, and they recovered it in the end zone. A great hustle play by number 8. He really worked hard to get there. We were really close to it. And then, the last one came our way, so that's football.
You said you're stubborn about the run game. What do you mean by that?
We wanted to just, you know how much I like to throw the ball. I like throwing the ball. I like the passing game. And I felt like we could do that. But I thought that the best way to win this game is to really run the ball at them, try to wear them out, and we would get some big runs. And so we called a lot of run plays, a lot more than I really like to.
Bobby, the running the ball and keeping the defense off the field and doing all that seemed to be kind of Florida State's MO going into this game with having the struggles on offense that they were. Do you feel like, I would guess that the first half went the way they wanted it to. Do you feel like as the game went on, you kind of maybe if not beat them at their own game, then certainly.
I don't worry about their game. Our game plan was, I thought we came in and executed it well. And in the first half, we gave them a touchdown when we got a fumble, and they recovered it and ran it in the end zone. So I thought our defense was doing a really nice job, and we wanted to stick to it. We talked about halftime. Let's stick to the game plan. Reggie's running the ball real well. We got Day cranked up, and you got Lamar back there. Our receivers were getting antsy. They like to catch the ball. And when we did call it, they made plays.
What did you think about the roughing the passer call in James in that fourth?
Yeah, I can't talk about officials, right?
Right.
Bobby, can you talk about the play of your quarterback, Lamar Jackson, running the ball, passing the ball?
Yeah, he's just a great player. It's so much fun to watch him play. So much fun to watch him at practice. His attitude and his toughness and the way he led this team this week. He's just an amazing player.
What about his performance today?
Did a hell of a job. He ran the ball real well. He ran it with toughness. They were hitting him. They've got some speed in the secondary, and he ran away from them at times. And then when we did throw the ball, he was accurate, made good decisions. I think that's one of the things that really showed up was he had really good decisions.
The road went.
On third down, a couple times on defense, you had some big stops. Damian Smith was in there and Monty. Was that something a little different that you guys saw or tried this week? Because I mean,
Well, Jimbo always likes to run with what we call 22 personnel, where you have 2 running backs in the game and 2 tight ends in the game. I felt like we needed to match it with personnel, and we did. And then they were going to take their shots thrown against it. And, we got pressure on him on a naked, and he overthrew it in the end zone. And then he did throw one for a touchdown. So it's kind of that back and forth and stop the run. And then, Jimbo's a great coach, so we knew he was going to take his shots when he had his ability.
Those first 3 quarters, after the week that your defense had last week, and I guess what did you feel when you saw them playing the way they did, succeeding the way they did?
I'm just really proud of our assistant coaches, and how they stuck to what they believe in. And our players made a commitment to each other that they were going to go out in this game and play as hard as they possibly could. And I'm just really proud of them.
Speaking of assistant coaches, LD back home,
Yeah.
new grandchild.
We had, Kelsey's been in the hospital all week. It was a trying week. We had to fly LD back there yesterday. It was a situation where deliver the baby's in jeopardy. If you don't deliver the baby, mom's in jeopardy. Thank God we've got a great hospital there and a great staff, and haven't talked to them yet. I think we're all good.
Good.
What did you think? You didn't hesitate last week to say that was one of the toughest losses of your career. To see the celebration that you guys had afterward today. What was that like?
Like I said, I'm just really happy for our players. They really did a great job of sticking together, not listening to criticism. They showed a lot of Cardinal pride, and that's what we're all about, is Cardinal pride.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.